All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four winds of the earth that believe wholeheartedly in the true doctrine that is being pushed throughout the four winds of the earth, who are in hope of mercy and salvation during the time of Jacob's trouble, as well as when Yahweh Shai returns to the planet Earth. All right. This will be a lamb back off of the Apostle Ram Lab's video that he did not too long ago. Where's the video? Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go right here. Entitled 2025, The Sifting Continues. All right. Now I got it marked here at the 12-minute, 11-minute mark. 12-minute, 11-second mark. Because I wanted to play a portion of what Apostle Ram Lab says in about maybe 50 seconds. What he says this up until about 13 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And what he says is on point. All right. Now I'm gonna let Apostle Ram Lab say what he says. Well, actually, shit, I should go to what the apostle, what he brought out in what the apostles, Apostle Tahar and Apostle Gabar was saying during the live. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you watch Apostle's video. I'm sure most brothers have seen it, but you will see it. This is just my lamb back through the Spirit, and may this be edifying and exhorting to the hopeful elect, and to those of you who ain't supposed to be amongst us, may this be a warning, all right, for you to get your shit together, or the Lord will get you from around us, man. Okay? So we're gonna let this play.
Yeah, some of you guys just come around because you will get financial help. You know, brothers got a good heart, so you know that brothers are very caring, and they're gonna try to help you out as best they can.
And that is so real. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen guys come in this spirit. You know, they around because they know brothers is real brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? But they themselves ain't true brothers, man. You know? And the Lord sees you. Okay? The Lord sees everything, man. That's a very heavy statement the apostle made right there. I'm going to back it up. I'm going to try not to stop it. Okay?
Yeah, some of you guys just come around because you will get financial help. You know, brothers got a good heart, so you know that brothers are very caring, and they're gonna try to help you out as best they can. But you know, some of you are in the fucking wrong spirit, and it's gonna be in 2025. Is gonna be a very heavy year, man. It's gonna be a very heavy year, man. This is where the Lord's gonna separate the boys from the men. You know. There's no fucking in between. There's no gray area. There's no straddling the fence. And you guys that have been straddling the fence, this fire is going to turn up. And guess what? You're going to be burnt. Matter of fact, let me get that.
Right there. Though that little bit, well, about almost 50 seconds, 40 some odd seconds. All right. What the Apostle Ram Lab said was heavy, man. All right? Because you got individuals just like he described. All right? You have those guys. You know? They show up. They'll be at the camp. Oh, they're going to be at the camp. You know, they're at the camp. They reading. They speaking. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, they ain't in the right spirit, like the Apostle Ramlab said, man. All right, they don't be in the right spirit. And how can one see that? Well, you see them off the camera. All right, you see their patterns, their behavior. All right, and you see, yeah, Jake ain't in the right spirit, man. You know, but they want to be around you and pretend like they really, you know, brethren. You know what I'm saying? But really, they spirit ain't right, man. Okay, and the Lord is gonna reveal and get you up out of there if this applies to you. Okay, because y'all all out there. You know, you go to their page, they got you know, a video up, and you scroll. You know, and did a video. You scroll, and it's a video 1 month here. See, the Lord is searching Jerusalem with candles. Let's get that, man. Okay. I believe that's Zephaniah. Let me just type Zephaniah in. Okay. And I didn't even have this scripture I wanted to bring out, but the Lord is searching Jerusalem with candles, man, and seeing who's settled on their lees. Yep, here it is. Zephaniah chapter 1 and 12. It says, "And it shall come to pass at that time, the time we in now, that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees." All right, let's get that word lees. Okay? Because you got guys, you know what I'm saying, whose spirit just ain't right. Lees goes back to the Hebrew word shamar, dregs. All right, lees, the settlings. All right, plural only of wine, dregs, wines on the lees, basically settling. All right, and that's what these type of individuals, they're settled on their lees, meaning they're the dregs. All right, they're the dregs of you know, the shit that you don't want at the end of the drink. All right, it says down here in the Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, dregs of wine, so called because when wine is kept on the lees, its strength and color are preserved. Settled on one's lees to lead a quiet and tranquil life, a metaphor taken from wine. Lees, racked off. Okay, i.e. old and most excellent wine afterwards purified from the lees. All right. So you got Jake, who may appear, you know, they at the camp, you know, reading, doing what they got to do, but they ain't, you know, off the camera, they ain't doing what they got to do. Okay. They ain't doing what they got to do. So the Lord said he's going to punish those who are settled on their lees. You know, just sitting around, you know, and pretending. Okay? Because you got Jake that'll pretend, man. Spirit be off in the motherfucker. But it'll take the Spirit of the Lord for incidents to happen. And then you start examining these Jakes, and then you realize, like, yo, hold up, what you doing who? You did what? I'm like, oh hell no, this ain't the Spirit. The hell you thinking? You know, Whatever the case may be, but you got guys out here that's like that, man. You know, they try to hide amongst the brethren. That's what they do. They try to hide amongst the true brethren, man. You know, been around for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Really ain't never been no proactive brother to do shit. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord will zone in on your ass, man. Okay? So again, Zephaniah 1 and 12, and it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. And they might not say it out loud, but in their mind, you know what I'm saying? They thinking that they good, man. All right? But all actuality, the Spirit of the Lord is examining you. Okay? You can't fool Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. What's wrong with you jakes out there, man? What's wrong? What the hell is wrong with y'all, man? You can't fool the Most High. Eventually, your bullshit is going to come right to the forefront. And then, you know, Jake get to, you know, try to make you feel sorry for him and shit. It's 2025, man. All right? It's the hopeful year of our deliverance and destruction and judgment upon Esau. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? So let me get the scriptures I have. I don't want to get too emotional. I'm chilling. Let me relax a little bit. First one we're gonna get is Hebrews chapter 4. Apostle Ramla brought this one out. Starting at the top. All right. Hebrews 4 and 1. Let us therefore fear. Okay. And you a lot of Jake don't fear the Most High out here, man. Cause you think the Most High ain't seeing your ass. But then you get your ass caught in a pickle, and your only answer to get out of it is you gotta hit brethren up. And then when you hit brethren up, the brethren are like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? You gotta hit the bros up and shit to get you out of a jam that your ass got yourself into. Okay? Let us therefore fear lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. All right? And not just doing the work of the Most High, but applying it to your life. Okay? You got a lot of jakes that can bring out precepts, that can speak, but they ain't applying the shit to their life, man. They ain't applying nothing they out there teaching. You got them type of jakes too. Okay? And the reason they ain't applying it because it can't be mixed with faith. Otherwise, you would apply it to your life and live accordingly. Do what you're supposed to do as a true brother. You know? Verse 2, for unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. Okay? And that's plain. You know, you got a lot of guys that, you know, will come in and, you know, be around brothers and whatnot, but they not applying what they've been learning, not just learning from the apostles and the elders, but learning from brothers on how to fucking live in Babylon, man. How to take care and handle your responsibilities as a man. One thing Apostle Gabar has always said And it rings in my head a lot. Okay? I tell brothers this out here. Okay? Before you become a man of the Lord, this is Apostle Gabar saying, before you can become a man of the Lord, you have to become a man first. Okay? You can't be out here with no little ass fucking boy mentality, a teenager's mentality, man. Okay? Yeah, you might be at the camp, you might be reading, you might be speaking. But your spirit is fucking off, man. And the Lord gon' pinpoint and target you. The Lord gonna put the light on you. Okay? Let's go to the second chapter. Book of Hebrews. Right at the top. Hebrews chapter 2 verse 1. Okay, notice the header. Give heed. Okay? Therefore we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. For if the word spoken by angels was steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience received a just recompense of reward, how shall we escape? See, nobody's going to escape. All right? Nobody's going to escape. Okay? It says, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation, which at the first began to be spoken by the Lord, and was confirmed unto us by them that heard him? The Most High also bearing them witness both with signs and wonders and with diverse miracles and gifts of the Holy Spirit according to his own will. And these type of things happen amongst the body. You got brothers that have witnessed some miraculous shit that the Lord may have done. You know what I'm saying? They around, they witnessing all this shit, but they still lack the fucking the fear to get themselves in order. They'll see the Most High do some shit. And that's the sentiment of Israel, man. It's Israel alone, man. Israel saw the Lord open up the damn Red Sea, saw the walls of water, saw the ground dry up. They walked through it, saw Pharaoh and them get smashed and obliterated. But on the other side, niggas was tripping. Niggas was bugging. Doing goddamn dancing and bullshit to a goddamn a calf made of gold, man. After the Lord showed all kind of miracles and got us out of the hands of our goddamn captives. Jake Steele's spirit was fucked off, man. So how much more in this truth, man? Well, we've totally been we totally fell away, and then the Lord rose up men to teach his word to bring us back. All right. And then now we getting back to how we're supposed to be living. Matter of fact, let me get that one, the parable, both good and bad. Okay, now that we've gotten back to who we are and what we supposed to do, all right, as Israelite men on this earth. Okay, you got certain guys that's among that come in, but they don't you know, they see the miracles, but will try to blend in and just, you know, hide out, so to speak, amongst the true brethren. But then the Lord will put a flashlight on your ass. Okay, come out of there. Let me holler at you, man. Okay, Matthew 22:10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests. So you got individuals that come into this thing that are bad. All right. And you know what's going to happen to the bad. All right. Okay. The bad is going to be, excommunicated, man. All right. But the good is going to be put in the Lord's, his barn. All right. Going back to the, parable of the tares and the wheat. All right. Verse 11. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. All right. And this is already, you already see, this is the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord gonna get those of you who are amongst us. All right. He gonna get you up out of here. The Spirit gonna keen in on you and say, hey, nah, you didn't have plenty. I didn't gave you plenty of mercy, and you still ain't right. So get your ass up out of here. Okay. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And the wedding garment consists of this knowledge. Okay. Not just being able to quote it and go to scriptures and look up scriptures, but actually having it on you, in you. Okay. That's what it means. That's what it means having on a wedding garment. It don't mean that you are able to read scriptures and quote them. Okay. That's not what it means. Your wedding garment got to be on, in you. All right. Your spirit got to be right. Verse 12. And he said unto him, friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. And this is, oh my goodness, man. All right. The Lord is going to get you. All of you that are amongst us, and you ain't clothed, you ain't got the garment on, but you pretending like you got it. The Lord gonna get you from among us, man. You gonna be excommunicado. All right, excommunicated. Okay. Verse 13. Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. The Lord is not fucking playing with you, Jake. Okay? This is not a game. All right? You can't hide and try to blend in with the brethren. Okay? The Lord gonna come and spot you. We just read it. The Spirit of the Lord gonna spot you out. Okay? Verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. Okay? And that should put fear. And those are Yahushai's words, man. That should put fear and trembling through a lot of you guys. Because a lot of you guys truly don't fear. You just think you can do whatever the hell you want to do, long as you show up to camp. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. I don't want to make this too long and drawn out, but I got a couple more scriptures and then that'll be it. Proverbs 28. Proverbs 28:13. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy. Happy is the man that feareth always. Okay? Meaning when the camera ain't on you, you making sure you doing the right thing. A lot of Jake, you don't do that, man. A lot of you Jakes out there, you do not do that. Okay, and you think brothers whom the Lord is dealing with don't see your ass. Yeah, you're seen. All right. But just like the Lord knew Judas was the devil, the Most High put the spirit on certain men to know, oh yeah, he ain't gonna make it. Yep, I knew it. He about to go. It's over with. Okay? The Lord knew Judas was the devil. But when it was time for the spirit of Satan to hop on him and to get his ass up out of there, it was time. Same thing with all you guys that's amongst Great Millstone, that ain't doing shit, or you may be, pretending like you involved and pretending, like you a true blue blood brother, but really you're not. All right, really you're not. And the Lord gonna get you, man. All right, you gonna be found out. All right. Let me get this one too. 1 Corinthians. First Corinthians chapter 9. And it's a spirit that because when I was listening to Apostle Ramlab, the sentiment he was in on putting scriptures together on the sifting, I was gonna call it the fat trimming. Because there's always when the Passover around that time, every year since I've been in the knowledge, there's always been fat trimmed. Always. Okay? Before the Passover, after the Passover, and now it's just in general, like the Apostle Ramlab said. All right? Now it's just in general. Jake just gonna be getting their ass cut by the Spirit of the Lord. Okay? First Corinthians chapter 9, verse 26. So this indeed is definitely the Spirit, because I was getting ready I was at the wash house in the spirit of trimming the fat scriptures. And then I seen Apostle Ramlab's video 2025, the sifting continues. The brother Mike Allah posted it in the chat. I was like, oh shit, that's the Spirit. And I clicked on it and I started listening, and I was like, man, if this ain't the Spirit. Just like Apostle Ramlab with his how he went back to the apostles street speaking, and they were talking about the same thing. So the Spirit of the Lord is moving. Okay? So going back, 1 Corinthians chapter 9, 26 and 27, it says, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly. All right? See, a lot of you guys, you amongst us, and you uncertain of yourself. And you uncertain of yourself, man. That's why you got to be around brethren. You want to be around the brothers because you uncertain of yourself. You supposed to be running this thing certain that you truly believe, and you gonna do whatever you supposed to do as a true brother, all right, to make it. Okay, you ain't just gonna you can't hang on a brother's coattail to think you gonna make it in the kingdom. No, that's not how the Most High set this thing up. Everybody got to put their own work around here, homie. Apostle Ramlab, he be saying that sometimes from training day. You gotta put your own work around here, homie. You can't just you gotta put in your own work. All right? Each and every brother supposed to be putting in their own work. Not just doing the work of the Lord, but actually living it, man. Okay? You gotta live this thing. Back verse 26. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. Because you being a hypocrite, you bullshitting, you being fake. You got them jakes out there too. I've seen a few of them. All right, since I've been in the knowledge, come and go. Right? Now let's get let's go to Luke. I think I'll end it with this one. Luke, the 13th chapter. Yeah, I'm gonna read this one, but I'm thinking, let me see. Let me get Matthew 7 as well. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back to that. Let's go to Matthew 7 real quick. This is the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 21. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right. So again, you got guys that know the name of the Most High, know the name of his son. All right. They out there at the camp. Okay. But not everyone that saith unto the Lord. Matter of fact, let me read it again. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, well, yeah, let me back up. I'm getting a little excited here. Let me back up. But he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. And you be like, yeah, I did the will. I'm at the camp. I'm speaking. I'm reading. Okay. But what did Yahweh Shai say here? Let me turn these words red. It said, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? We was at the camp. I was there reading. Okay. And in thy name have cast out devils. I was there. When that happened, I was there when this happened. Okay. And in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Because your spirit ain't right. Okay? That's why the Lord gonna say this to you. And you know you ain't doing right. But you think you gonna slither past. No, you individuals that's amongst us, all right, on this shit, you know within your spirit that you don't even belong amongst us. Okay? You know it. But you trying to figure something out. You trying to blend in. But going back to what I read earlier, what was I at? When Yahweh Shai bind this man hand and foot, man. Get his ass up out of here. The Spirit of the Lord gonna get you up out of there, man. Right? Because you ain't fully covered. This is the book of Luke, chapter 13, verse 23. It says, then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, strive to enter in at the straight gate, meaning the gate where it's difficult, a position of difficulty. Jacob be in the shit with the brethren, Jacob be in the shit. But the body of the brethren is to help ease some of this goddamn hell that we catch here. So Jacob get help from the brethren, but then a shit on the help. You know? But will straight up ignore and fuck off the opportunity the Lord had given him, or given them with the brotherhood. Straight up be oblivious to what's really happening. And disregard what's happening to them from the brotherhood. They don't understand that this brotherhood, this is the gateway of the kingdom of heaven. Quote Apostle Gabar quote. All right, the brotherhood is the gateway of the kingdom of heaven. All right, and you ain't gonna be able to just be phony and try to blend in with the true brethren, man. Because a motherfucker whose spirit ain't right gonna abuse that, and it's gonna be found out, point blank, period. You cannot fool the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Strive to enter in at the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. All right? When once the master of the house is risen up and have shut to the door, and ye begin to stand without and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. And he shall answer and say unto you, I know you not whence ye are. Then shall ye begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not whence ye are. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, when ye shall see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets in the kingdom of the Most High, and you yourselves thrust out. If that don't fucking scare you guys, in whom these videos that are going up, speaking about this sifting, if this don't put fear in you, for you to change your fucking behavior and to be on point as a true brother, then you ain't gonna be on point. All right, you ain't gonna be on point, and the Lord gonna get rid of you. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, man. The Lord just gonna move you right on up out the equation and probably bug you the fuck out, man. You see what happened to the former head of Mississippi. Okay, him and his little minion he got with him. It's not a game, man. It is not, how DMX say it, it is not a fucking game. All right? The Lord not playing no games, man. It's 2025. Okay? And the sifting continues, man. So I'm gonna close it there, man. I don't want to keep beating on this. I had another video in mind that I wanted to do, but again, I know mad video. I seen the Elder Karatazar in Vegas upload a video. I seen it come past my my tower screen. I said, yeah, that's the spirit, man. The spirit is out. The spirit is on this topic right here. All right, and I'm sure there's gonna be other videos that come dealing with this same type of energy. All right, so with that, man, Lord will, this was exhorting and edifying to the hopeful elect, giving all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and we on to the next one. Shalom.